I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just give me up. Don't be scared. Turning back, I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so what? You're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate, I attack. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't be scared. Just give me up. Don't be scared. Turning back, I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so what? You're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate, I attack. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't be scared. Just give me up. Don't be scared. Turning back, I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so what? You're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate, I attack. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't be scared. Just give me up. Don't be scared.
Happy Wednesday, folks. Happy Wednesday in a week 9. Here we come. Ready? Everyone out there ready? Week 9 of the NFL. Ooh, I can tell you it's been a doozy so far. We're at the halfway point, roughly. Halfway point. It's comfortable saying that. Halfway point. It's been a rough week for me. I've been dealing with some things. Didn't do anything at the trade deadline. Just might be, might be rebuilding for the future. Got our one Super Bowl and see another one in the next 20 years. And we'll see what happens. That said, we're going to kick the ever-living crap out of the LA Rams. That's going to happen. Absolutely. We're going to get back on track. It's a get-right game against the Rams this week, and we figure it out. We take our little mini-bye. We figure it out onward and upward 1 week at a time. That's it. That's all we can do is 1 week at a time. This week, the Rams are in the way. That's it. That's it. Now, as far as my fantasy goes, as far as the fantasy goes, nope. In a difficult situation. Chat. So what we really learned so far? We've really learned is what we've learned is how to lose money in a strategic, calculated, best educated way. That's what we've done, chat. That's what we've done. We've learned how to lose money in a very sophisticated way. Very sophisticated. So said, we didn't do terrible for DraftKings last week. Terrible. But we still lost money. And Underdog and Prize Picks have been just, thanking us for our donation. Say pretty consistently. That's just been something that is that's been happening. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. Let's go ahead and jump right over. We're going to jump right over to our leagues here. That didn't work. That didn't work either. Yes, professional streamer. Here we are. Professional. As a quick reminder to everybody out there, hey, if you don't know, we're running a weekly. Big thanks to Andrew for that one. If you are not part of the Discord, please join the Discord. You can get the link there updated every single week. Daily fantasy section. TFS Weekly, there it is. Go ahead and copy. Here in the chat for everybody as well. Feel free. It's $5 to enter. Just a standard Thursday through Friday. We'll be jumping into that here shortly. So I will be setting my lineup there, and we'll go from there. So the pick'ems, not running too bad, but not quite enough to win any money. We hit once on one of them, but right around that 73, 74. I split my picks up a little bit. In the last couple weeks, I've been kind of same thing each week, so rocking and rolling there. Tough week in fantasy for me. I was at or above 500 at one point in time a couple weeks ago. Now we're still doing okay in some of these leagues. Still have we desired here. Then Underdog. Underdog is we're struggling here. Dog and Prize Picks, we're struggling. Should also do this too now that we do both. They're both in here. Prize Picks chat. Here we go. Prize Picks. So this is the. Okay. All right. So, okay though. It's okay. We're gonna get back on track. This is the week, guys. This is the week. Okay. This is the week. Up the channel. Make sure if you're watching this, anywhere else, make sure you drop a little. Feel free. Don't. It's totally fine. I won't be upset. So, okay. Calming down here. Let's go ahead and jump into some of these weekly picks here. So, boom. This is the there's one here that we do with the SCN. Got going on. Let's see here real is this. Let's see here. That chat. Oh, I see where I see what's. Um, There we go. Just trying to get this a little bit bigger. See this? Okay, cool. So as we take a look at the different picks, here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and jump right in. I like it. I like chat. Let's take a look. So this is making the picks. So this week, and we'll kind of cover this Monday as well. Maybe we'll change it up a little bit, but yeah, we'll jump back in. Eagles win big, obviously. Chat as that happens. I think they win. They probably cover. I don't know what the point spread is, but even if it's 21, New England wins. I don't know what the point. This is just straight up pick 'em, so I don't have a point spread on this one. But I think New England beats the Colts pretty handily. Oh, I gotta stop picking against the dang Lions, man. Or picking with the Lions. I keep picking the Lions. Don't do me well. Oh man, they really don't. But how funny. Do I dare do it? I dare respect. Got no love for Green Bay. Love for Green Bay. Medication live on stream. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine. Prescription, I promise. I think the Chargers beat the Falcons. The Chargers are coming across country. Gotta let me know if you're going live. Don't worry about. No worry. Hey, all good. Hey, not a big deal. Okay. Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, if you're playing, totally. You're gaming, dude. You're gaming. I don't like doing that. I don't like letting people know that. So it's all good. It's all good, dude. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Oh man, the Chargers at the Falcons. Now this is going to be an interesting game. Chargers are an LA team. They're coming from the West Coast to the East Coast. Historically, not been great. Las Vegas Raiders just came across to the New Orleans Saints. Got absolutely pummeled. Didn't even score a point. And Herbert's better than Carr, though, right? This is I can't pick. There's I can't pick with the. I think the Falcons find a way to lose this game. That's the way I think the Falcons find a way to lose this game. That's how I put it. I think the Bills are just a wagon, too big for the Jets. I like what the Jets are doing, but just too big there. Commanders on upset alert. Owner's going to sell the team, part of the team. I don't know. I like the Vikings. I do, especially with the additions they have. T.J. Hawkinson coming across from the division. May not play a ton. I mean, who knows? He's been in the building a couple days, but we'll see. I think the Bengals go ahead and bounce back. Panthers are playing hard, obviously. They beat the best team in the NFL, obviously. There we go. Oh my gosh, we have to actually pick one of these teams, chat. We have to pick one of them. In what world do we have? Is this right? Do we have to either choose the Las Vegas Raiders or the Jacksonville Jaguars? Fuck, we're gonna come back to that one in a second. Like that's crazy. Dolphins are gonna beat the Bears. I like the Bears getting a little bit better, but Dolphins beat them. Seahawks and Cardinals. We already know. Seahawks and the Cardinals are at home. They're playing people tough. Seahawks, man. We bout the Seahawks? I don't know. I'm not. Gotta go with them. I think I gotta go with the Hawks. I think they're just playing defense just a little bit better. Offense is more efficient, I think, than the Cardinals. D-Hop could have a huge game. D-Hop could have a huge game, right? Oh, man. 1 second. Sorry about that. Live studio audience. Yelling and screaming. They're going. The crowd goes wild is actually happening here. Crowd goes wild. See at the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh boy. Games. See, Tennessee's they got the understand. They got the juice. They know what they're trying to do to figure out and how to actually slow these folks down. I think they got it. I think I don't know. Do I pick against the Chiefs though? I don't think I could pick against the Chiefs, and I think the Ravens absolutely smashed the New Orleans Saints. At least I hope they do too. This is also a heart pick. But picks required. Yeah. So okay, we got to make 13. Okay, a lot of teams on buys this week, right? On buys. Usually tells me who the buy teams are. I pick one between these Las Vegas Raiders and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Dude, do we pick like do we just say, hey, look, this is heads. It's a coaster. This is tails. Pacific Rim. Flip it. We do. Okay, so if it's heads, choose the Las Vegas Raiders. If it's tails, we're gonna go ahead and choose the Jacksonville. Jacksonville Jaguars. That's who we choose. Okay, great. Jacksonville Jaguars. There's the game picks in. We'll see what happens a little bit later on. There we go. Okay, rock and roll. Been knocked out of the Survivor. I didn't realize. Knocked out of the Fitzmagic tour. Didn't realize. Oh, I need a pick here. Okay, so we got it's called the Rocket Launcher OAD. I don't even really pick a QB once. You have to pick, I think, who's going to have the most yards. I suppose. I haven't picked Jalen Hurts yet. That's interesting. They could absolutely destroy them. I think I like the Jalen Hurts matchup this time. So let's go ahead and take Jalen Hurts. And then I think you've chosen some more before. So boom. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, so then we've got the Pathford. Okay, I've been knocked out of that one. A Weekly Swami. Here we go. Let's go ahead and pick. Let's go ahead and choose a score for a game. Let's see here. I like the Cincinnati Bengals to get back on track. I think they score 31 at home, and I think the Panthers will score 10. I think that's a champs pick, sure. So this is the weekly SCN. This is pretty cool. A bunch of competitions per week that you can get into, and it's kind of nice. Not gonna lie, just lets you jump in and you do all types of weird items there. So, okay, so let's see here. We've got the Yahoo Fantasy. And we're going to jump into the leagues here. So that you're out there and listening, you're going to have to help me out because I got a couple rules that I live and die by. And the one rule is that I never play a player who's going against our team. So this makes it difficult and complicated at times. Now I'm 3-5 in this league. One might tell me I'm an idiot. Cooper Kupp is staying on the damn bench. I misspelled his name in the bottom. Just realized. Spelled it with a C. Cooper Kupp. Sitting on the bench, and I'm not putting him in. I'm not putting Cooper Kupp in. I don't care that he's projected for 21 points. I don't care. So I got to figure out what I'm doing here. I got to figure this out because half my players are on buys. This is real bad. This is real bad. So yeah, I mean, anybody who I'd actually want to play right. This is bad. Debo's on a buy. All my wide receivers are on a buy now because Cooper Kupp is based. This is real bad. This is real bad. I think Pacheco might be okay. I don't know. He's supposed to be starting. It didn't really prove out to be all that well last week. We got to go into who's available and our starting defense is on the bye. But I'm not getting rid of San Francisco's defense just yet. So that being said, we're gonna have to be dropping and cutting a lot of players here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get into our players. Drop right from. Can't drop from here. Let's do that. I usually do this on my phone, not gonna lie. So this is all new territory here. New territory. So let's go ahead and see if we players list. Available players. Okay, so all offense. Week 9 projected. Here it is. Week 9 projected. There it is. Filter. Okay. So let's figure out who we can add. There's a bunch of free agents. Got Geno Smith as my quarterback. I think I'm good. Like I said, we need to load up. We're gonna need running back. We're gonna probably need some wide. Let's see what this looks like for our folks. So Daryl Mooney from Washington or from Chicago is available. Okay. We've got Demarcus Robinson, wide receiver for Baltimore, is available. DeAndre Carter. I like DeAndre Carter given with Mike Williams injury. Go ahead and give the old. Yep, let's do that. See who else is available. Player list. I do this every time now. This is just fantastic. Projections. Let's see who else is out there, and we might be able to. Josh Dotson, receiver for the Commanders. We got Ryan Anderson, receiver for the Cardinals now. That might not be terrible. It might not be a terrible pickup. Definitely boom or bust right now. And then we've got Renfro and Daryl Mooney, who I would actually like to pick up and play, but each of them are on waivers right now, so it feels. Hold on, try to bank for some of those. Why drop Mooney just because they got Claypool? Because he's no longer the number one, but that might take some coverage away from him. I don't know that I agree with that. I dislike him in particular area, and I like him better than Wendell Robinson. So I'm going to go ahead and try to pick him up, and happens here. We can do that. That kind of covers up. We'll have a 1 and 2 receiver with Josh Reynolds being number. I think Josh Reynolds' targets are going to go up with T.J. Hawkinson leaving. Kind of. I think Godwin's a number. Gives us a chance. We got a chance to maybe play Carter. I probably need a better running back as well. I don't know who else is going to be out there, especially if Connor's back this week. That could just tank my two starting running backs are totally just completely trasholess. Not trash, totally in fantasy wise. And then I need a defense too. Oh, so take a look at what defenses are out there. Buffalo, nope, no, thank you. Jacksonville, yeah, this is Las Vegas. They'll light them up, I bet, right? New England, Indianapolis. LA's out there against us. We haven't really turned the ball over too much, so I particularly love us. Chargers defense is out there. I think they probably have the best matchup of anybody. Let's see if we add them, and then we got to figure out who we're gonna drop. Oh man, am I gonna have to play Cup here? Am I gonna have to? I'm not dropping Debo. I'm not dropping Chase. Deontay Johnson's value just got better. I'm not dropping the San Francisco defense. I guess it's Taysom Hill. Like, when am I going to play Taysom Hill anyway, right? Drop Taysom Hill. I mean, yeah. But we've used 0 of 2 IR positions. Nobody on IR. So this will be an interesting week. All that said, we're missing some play. Go ahead and see what happens in the matchup area, chat. I mean, I don't know but I'm going to try. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I'm projected to lose by a lot. We got to get these holes filled for sure. We'll quietly take a look and see what else is going on running back. I mean, my running backs are just bad anyway in this league. I mean, real bad. Even if everyone comes back from the bench here. Chase Edmonds is my next best. Oh no, I guess I have Chubb. Yeah, sorry. So Chubb's on a bye. Yeah, that's that. Okay, so that makes sense. Been carried by Chubb and Cup all year long with my 3 victories. Not doing so hot. Definitely not doing so hot. If we take a look at the, we can see the standings right now. Even if I take a look at where 3 and 5, I've got 984 points. I more than a couple of the 4 and 4 teams. I'm kind of hanging up with some of these 5 and 3 teams, so that kind of tells you that based on the way the ball bounces, it's very different. 1069 points of the second most points scored against me in the league. Look at that, chat. Look at that, chat. Like, come on, man. Come on, dude. What do I do? What am I gonna do with that? What am I gonna do with that, chat? What can I do? Last week, yeah. Look at this. Look at this, folks. Look at this. I got smashed by this team. 206 to 120. 206. This guy hung on me, dude. Guy I went against, he had Kamara, McCaffrey, Tua, and Waddle. I mean, Chubb and Cup obviously had good days, but See this, chat? Y'all see this? So, all right. Calming down. I feel like we're going to be in an okay spot. We'll figure that out. Make it happen. So, all right, moving over to this league. This is a little bit more of a fun league that we're running. Just a bunch of friends. 7-1 right now. Took my first loss last week. Was not great. Was not great. I thought okay. So I had a quarterback coming off a bye last week. Did play down to the bench. Go to the bench. So for over the map. So this is going to be fun. Do I have two defenses still? No. Okay. So I just didn't play the defense last week. Okay. So Jeff Wilson is now in Miami. He could actually be a decent running back. We'll see. See what that looks like. I think Hunter Renfrow. No, or Jimmy. Jimmy's going to get Jimmy gets the axe right here. So Jimmy's going to get the drop skis, I believe. How do I do this? How do I get rid of Jimmy? So why does it keep popping up like that? Where's the drop skis? Drop player. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. Oh, here we go. All right, cool. So Jimmy, sorry, very sorry. Thank you for your service. You're back to the waiver wire. Have at it, my friend. Enjoys. Go ahead. And then Julio is no longer on IR, so we'll drop out and then out over here. We're no longer over the max roster size. Kelsey can come back in at tight end. Zach Ertz may be the best possible play in our flex spot, which I like. And then we need a running back. So Pacheco could spin or Wilson. I think Wilson may have conundrum. He knows the scheme. He's pretty dang good. He might be better than Mostert too. I mean, I guess Mostert's going to get the carries, but pretty dang good. Might be the only person who didn't drop. Godwin. I got to see if I can trade Julio Jones to anybody. See if anybody wants him for anything. Like, I mean, if you take a ham sandwich for him. Never going to play him because I got Chris Godwin with him, so why not? I mean, probably just end up dropping. Okay, so I think this lineup is probably as good as it's going to get. Yeah, it looks like it's about as good as it's going to get. We got our stars back, everywhere across the board. We'll definitely take a look at maybe adding let's see who's out there. A player, add who? Let's see who's out there right now. Expected to have a decent week. Let's take a look. Take a peek, skis. You got Kenyon Drake at Baltimore. You got Ronnie Rivers at 8. Yep. Spelled in a little bit, right? But we're not playing him. He's going against us, so that's definitely not happening. So here we go. Week 9 project. Where's the project? Here we go. So Gerard White's number 2 out there right now. Can't load up on too many more bucks though. I'd love it. I'd love it if can't do it though, chat. Can't do it. Scott may have a decent garbage time. Make your yards rushing. He attempts a touchdown this year. Not spectacular. Have recent games. Sorry, chat. This is what I'm looking at. Yeah, okay. 7 carries for 21 yards. Probably all mostly towards the end of the game too. And then they split with Gainwell. It's just he's. I think Pacheco is projected at 4. He's better upside than 4 though. Big one anytime he gets the ball. Hold off. We're gonna like the team that we got. We're gonna see what happens with playing either Wilson or Pacheco. Even given all that so far, my teammate the player I'm going against has not updated their roster just yet. Okay, so they got Najee Harris on a bye. Breece Hall's injured. Breece Hall's been on air for a while. So San Francisco is on a bye. So it's very likely this is the team I'm going to play. I might be able to get away with But anybody. So see, you never know. That's an interesting one. Sometimes they just stop updating their line chat. Sometimes that just happens. They just stop updating their line. Jump over here to another one that we got. This is a Andrew here. Let's see. This is a fun one. So as we take a look at this, I only have to replace a kicker, which is great. Darren Waller, we don't know what Darren Waller is going to do at tight end. Actually, I might need a tight end, but I'm going to hope that Darren Waller plays so that I can't play Tyler Higbee. Josh Jacobs, who I just traded for, that's why he's on the bench right here. Just traded for him not that long ago. This is interesting. So I have now 3 running backs that I might want to play. I may try to trade Swift if I can, depending on when the deadline was. There's a lot of different reasons for that. Go ahead and drop. Let's change this. Where our traded away D-Hop to get Josh Jacobs, and obviously last week that was a dumb move. But I anticipate that they'll get back to using Josh Jacobs the way that they did the first couple of weeks, and he'll be a very solid play. I do think I want to go get a tight end. I think I need to get it. Got Tom Brady as our QB. Got Smith has the exact same buy as Tom Brady. So projected points. Tom Brady's projected to get 0 point. Why is that? What does this say here? Forecast, scattered showers, this, that, and the other. Okay. So projected points is 0? Am I reading this right, chat? Yeah, is that, are we No. Okay. So it's not. There's just something going on that's funky right there. Okay, there was something funky. Okay, all right. Well, hey, I'm glad you fixed yourselves. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for fixing yourself there. Okay, cool. So that's great. So there's really a big reason for me to hang on to Geno. Geno's probably a better option than Tom these days. But I got to figure Tom's going to figure it out. Like, I really do. I think Tom's going to figure it out. So, yeah, my wide receivers are pretty stacked. Probably the weakest one. Juju Smith-Schuster, who's really come on as the number 1. We got Justin Jefferson. We got Debo, who are all super solid options. Godwin and Reynolds kind of floating in between. I really love this run. Head D-Hop, too. That's why I said, hey, let me go ahead and get another top-tier running back. Josh Jacobs is they're very high. So I was super confused. That threw me for a loop, dude. All right, so then I guess I'm okay to drop Geno. If somebody else picks him up, that's fine. I'll have to rotate the quarterback on week 11. Although I'm just going to drop Geno, actually. That's what I'm going to do. So, head player here. Go get a new kicker. Geno's probably been fine kicking the ball. He's on a bye. Nick Folk is out there? Okay. Feels like that's an upgrade. So he's got 71 total fantasy points for the year. Gano has doesn't tell me how much. So far, so he was where's the actual points so far? Actual 136 to 1, right? This is the ranks for how many points they had. It's fine. It is what it is. We have to do it now anyway. Put him there, and yeah, we feel super confident with this roster. This going. I know I'm only 5-3. Take a look at where we are so far for the year. Let's see. There's 2 different ones here. We've got 5-3. Not many points scored, so that's interesting. So yeah, 5-3. No. Not a lot of points scored. Probably lucky to be 5-3 is what it looks like, considering everyone else and where they're at. So, that's super interesting. Super interesting. All right, cool. And then we got the fantasy matchup of the day coming over here. This is our play with a bunch. In this particular one, we've got going to be tough. I don't think I have an extra wide receiver just yet. I can now start Baltimore's defense again, so we're going to drop McNuggets at players. Drop the Indianapolis defense. I picked them up last week. Didn't want to play the Baltimore defense. There's one there, and then we have yep. Jamar Chase should still be listed as out. Thank goodness. Go ahead and drop this. And this hasn't been a great kicker for us anyway, so drop Brandon McManus, please. There we go. Let's see. Let's see. Gotta add a kicker. Add player. Yeah, let's do it from here. This is a little bit easier. I like it. I like that. I like it. It's fine. It doesn't really matter what stats we're looking at. We'll just kind of look at the matchup and see who we like. At Arizona, we got Jason Myers. I don't hate that one. We've got Zerline for the Jets. I don't even know how many field goals they're going to really get after, I think, yeah, Myers looks like, for me, let's see, who do they think is going to be the highest of all these folks? I think it's still Myers. Harrison Butker's still out there? Okay. I mean, like they're always in field goal range at least. Yeah. So we're going to do that. And then I've got one more empty spot on my roster too, so I could go ahead and add that person. Oh, wow, I have an empty spot. So Dak's my QB, and I dropped all my backup QBs because of reasons. So let's go ahead and go get. Let's add who the best available QB is. Let's do that. Position QB. Who do we got? Marcus Mariota, Jared. I mean, Green Bay's defense has been rough the past couple. Not so great. Definitely not getting Stafford. Let's see. Could get Mariota. Wouldn't be the end of the world. They think Tannehill's coming back, obviously. They think Goff is going to have a Green Bay defense. They might. I doubt it. The Green Bay defense has got to stand up, right? Like, they can't just let that happen to him again, right, chat? They can't let him happen to him again. We'll go ahead and grab it. Grab Goff. Goff filled in for us amicably last week. Even in garbage time, it feels like he could. So we'll use Goff in there and drop him in there, and then let's take a look at the rest of this particular item. So let's go ahead and drop our folks to IR. We've got too many IRs listed. Okay, so Mr. Irv Smith, you are being dropped. See, go ahead and do drop player. Yep, leave the page. Smith and drop Irv Smith. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and put Darrell Henderson on the bench. Okay, so this leaves a couple holes for us. Travis Kelce can come back. Oh, yeah. Great. Travis Kelce's back off of a bye. Thank you so much. We appreciate you coming back. A.J. Brown, Adam Thielen. So we need a running back. So can we get somebody better than Pacheco? Or are we riding with Pacheco? That's the question here. So let's add a player. Let's see what we got. Running backs. Who's still out there? So Khalil Herbert's out. Oh, Hillard. I mean, only good if he goes down. Chase Edmonds is not a bad stash. Never know how they're going to use him. Why he didn't work out in Miami. Interesting question. Monte Williams is on IR. This week 9 projections. Cuba Hubbard is out there. Decent stash because I think he'll be all right. Ronnie Rivers is also out there. I'm not too. A lot of these folks are spellbacks, not even true like split time folks. I think Hubbard's probably the closest one. I don't know what his injury status is going to be. I know he's questionable now. We got the space. We might as well add him. Typically don't take these Panthers and other folks like that. Usually at my MO. I like Pacheco over. Hubbard right now, but we'll see what happens as things progress with Hubbard. See what that looks like. See what that looks like. All right, so now that we got our lineup in, let's go ahead and put our kicker back. Our lineup set. Let's see how bad we're going to get destroyed here. We're 4-4. Somehow we are battling, staying at us. So we're a rough one here. Battle of the tight ends, Kelsey versus Andrew. We'll have to see if Andrews gets healthy or not. Jonathan Taylor, I might get lucky. Jonathan Taylor is drafted. Tom Brady's gonna light it up from. Know it. All right, we got Tom in 2 leagues. So moving over to Sleeper real quick. Let's take a look, see what we got going on here. Ooh, man. When things are not in dark mode these days, I don't know about y'all chat. It hurts my face. So going over here to dark mode. Oh, thank you. I actually need to increase the light. Just a little bit. All right, so we're gonna play Tom Brady. We're playing Aaron Jones. We've got Dave Montgomery, T. Higgins, Tyler Lockett, Mark Andrews. Again, see if Andrews is healthy or not. I got to keep an eye on that. I may end up moving Dawson Knox up here and then having to play some switch around. My problem is that I got 5 people on buys this week, and I can't change too many other folks right now. So I would have to drop Pacheco in this league in order to do something because I'm not playing Cup or Higbee. The theme here, Chad, if you haven't noticed, we rooting against our team ever in any way, shape, or form. We are not rooting against our team. We can't do it. Won't do it. Can't have it. Not going to be that way. Just it is what it is. It is what it is. So, all right, off my diatribe. Still got the Lions kicker. I'll keep my eyes peeled for that. Let's take a look at the matchup here. My opponent is projected to beat me by a little bit, so we're going up and down. I might have been favored 51% a little bit early. We'll see it. I think he's maybe messing around, changing the bullet things. Oh, no, he's in health. Okay, all right. All right, moving right along. Next one. That one hurts. So, Benjamin is somebody. Obviously, I've been running back strap. It's been a challenge. So, picked up Goff last week again. Performed amicably. We lost. Didn't really matter. What we had going on here. Take a look at this. If I took projections right now. So if we look at the projected roster right now. There we go. Look at this projected week 9. We think that 7. Benjamin at 9. But he can really got Mike Williams and Jamar. What is this? This doesn't. This is just questionable. Okay, Marquise Goodwin. We picked up Marquise Goodwin as a fill-in piece. Again, I don't know that we get in over any of these folks. Smith Schuster and Goodwin are kind of cemented as the number 1, 2 on my team. Yeah. Could have better receivers for sure, but I got Mike Williams was. So was Jamar Chase. They're both. So we would like this much better if it was Jamar Chase, Mike Schuster, like that. Get to play around with the lineup just a little bit better. Instead, we're running lean and mean right here. So I feel like Zach Ertz is the tight end instead of Higbee, of course. Yeah. So I think we're gonna ride like this and definitely play like that. Let's see what happens and see what the matchup looks like. So that's the wrong match. So if I look game tracker here we go. It as of right now, I'm a 59% favorite. I think that has to do more with the fact that my opponent has not updated team just yet. Oh boy, Brandon Cooks he's not going to sit. Who does he have on a bye here last week? Deshaun Jackson. Oh, he's in real trouble. real trouble of great deep receiving core at all. Looking to see, yeah, there you go. So I guess he could play the Rams defense. Damian Harris though losing June. Oh man, what happened? So he's got Josh Allen and Mark Andrews. So those are the big hitters there. All right, so this is a very winnable game for even with changed winnable game. We might be able to pick up what 9 points maybe. Jackson at Indianapolis, depending on what happens with John Taylor. So you might be able to pick up 10. Even with 10, he's at 101. I'm right at 101. So it's a very winnable game. Let's see here. Gonna look at yeah, sorry. It looked like my stream was a little blurry. Other than that, all right. Get into a little bit of daily fantasy. So we're gonna have to do a real quick and jump back over to perfect. Okay, cool. So let's get into some daily fantasy. PhotoWire. Log in. Things I forgot to do before we get a jump. Do the whole super secret special code. Yep. That. Don't look at chat. Don't look at chat. La da dee. All right, so let's take a look here at our lineup optimizer. And back to top. That made it work, chat. We made it work. Made it work. All right, cool. So we're back here. Let's see. Who do we think is going to have the biggest weekend of them all? With Jalen Hurts stack. Yeah, I could do that. Start with our quarterback. Who do we like? Who do we like with quarterbacks? And what do we like the value? I always do it this way. Scientific approach, folks. Scientific approach. I can also zoom in a little bit too. So there we go. So now you guys can see it just a little bit better. If I go to quarterback and then I go to value, right, and I take a look, Trevor Lawrence has got the best quarterback. I think he's got a big day against the Raiders. Interesting thing to think about. Mar had a pretty big day against Miami. Maybe Justin Fields takes a little bit of Mar's book. Right? Maybe. Yoda's been solid lately. Kirk Cousins versus that Washington defense. Ooh, I like that Washington. I like that potential play right there. I think I like Cousins, so we're gonna go ahead and lock in Cousins. Okay. And then let's go ahead and think our what do we think our strongest flex is? So let's look at the value here. Tyreek Hill has the most, and I don't know about that. Let's see. So Tyreek Hill costs $8,500, more than Cooper Kupp. I'm sorry, less than Cooper Kupp in salary, projected more points. How does that work, chat? How does that work? Especially because Kupp's kind of injured right now. I don't know if I like that. Don't know if I like that at all. Zay Jones out here. Look at this. $4,100 receiver. Look at that. Yo, hey, don't worry about. Hey, go. Hey. Good luck to your Phillies. Hopefully they win. I totally figured that's what that was going on, man. You are laser focused in. I have not had a chance to check the score, so all good, man. Let's see here. Let's see. I should also check the prize picks because I randomly did a basketball and a baseball prize picks chat. We'll cover that here shortly. But let's see. I like Amon St. Brown. I think that's a decent value. I like that. Or Amon St. Brown. Yeah, Amon Ross St. Brown. Pronunciation is difficult, Dave. 0-0 after 2. All right. Okay. All right. Hey, they go up 3-1, right? If they win, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they're up 2-1 right now. So be great. Hey, look, I got nothing but love for Kyle Schwarber. So let's go, dude. Go. I don't know if there's any former Cubs on the Astros. I don't think so. Astros unit's been kind of. I should not talk about baseball. That's not something I should do consistently. Although maybe we turn Sunday Smack Talk into a year-round show. We talk about all sports all year round. About all that, we'll see. We'll see. Take a look at this. Who else do I like for value? I get it. Those guys are at the top. D-Hop's still kind of low. D-Hop, he's been on a roll lately. So we got two folks locked in. Boom. Let's see what this looks like. 137. Okay, so locks in Cousins, Hopkins. Oh yeah. Very sorry, Mr. Higbee. Sorry, we can't play you this week. So go ahead and refresh now. Drops us down just a little bit here. So the Tampa. I mean, it depends on what we do here. Our defense, I got no faith in that. But Tyreek Hill, DeAndre Hopkins, Robert Tonyan, Hayden Hurst. These folks been so great lately. Not been so great. Don't know if I love these folks. Not sure how I feel about it. Travis Etienne had a pretty big day. I think he could be okay. Thought Joe Mixon against his. Yeah, I mean, I'm not loving this lineup here, Chad. Yeah, what state are we on? Thursday through Monday. The wrong slate of lineups, chat. My problem, I'm on the wrong slate of lineups, chat. Wrong lineups here. Okay, so now we've refreshed everything, a whole new thing. QB, let's sort by value. Okay, so Patrick Mahomes is the number one. Makes a lot more sense. What game are they? Why didn't they show up in the first one? That's an interesting conundrum. Interesting conundrum. We on the right lineup? Through Monday? Yeah. Okay. All right, we're in the right lineup. So we got Mahomes there. It was not terrible. I like Mahomes a lot in the value spot. Do I like him more than Cousins? I think I do. I think I do. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our flex. See who do we like here in the. If it's still D-Hop, I think it's still D-Hop. Yep, still D-Hop. Andrews is up there, obviously. Yeah, I think I like D-Hop. Ooh, better to tight end. I think I like D-Hop better still. I do. We're going to go ahead and lock those two in, and then now let's go ahead and generate a lineup. There we go. Let's see what this looks like. So we got Patrick Mahomes, got Kamara, we got Joe Mixon, we got Zay Jones, DeAndre Hopkins, Tyreek Hill, Evan Ingram. Jacksonville. The New York Jets against Buffalo Bills. I mean, I guess they could get a takeaway or two. Bro, that Sauce Gardner matchup against Stephon Diggs. You think they try to force one to Stephon Diggs to like get him in there? They might do that. That might be a thing. Is Sauce giving up a touchdown this year? I don't even know. I don't think so. Ooh man, Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs might try to give him a little of that BDE. Oh, that's an interesting one, chat. Hate it. I really don't like Brevin Jordan. I don't know who that is. I hate playing people that I don't know who. Zay Jones is obviously intriguing person that we could possibly play there. I think at some point you got to double up Tyreek Hill, right? And Chicago's defense is not the best, but they just Chad. Obviously Tyreek Hill's going to have a huge day. Why aren't we taking a Tua Hill stack? That's what we should be doing, right? That's what we should be doing. They're not going to go off back to back like that 2 weeks in a row, are they? Not going to go back to back, are they? All right. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Why not? Go and export. We're going to say Thursday through Sunday. Week 9. Back over to our DraftKings here. Yep. Lineups here, folks. Then we're going to do upload lineups. Load. Download. Drop our new one in here. Boom, we got it. Then I think there's a shortcut, right? So, hey, we've got it. This is the one, I think. Called. Let's see here. Can I not get back to it now? Contest. Let's see if I can find it here. How do I get back to it, chat? That's an interesting question. That's an interesting one. Entrance. So how do I get back to it? I know it's recurring now. Right? What was that? That was week 7? Okay. How do I get league that we're in? No. No, chat. It's not a league. How the heck do I get back to it then? Seeing that. No, chat. Do it. I'm here at least. Let's see here. So let's see if we can hit 2 days ago. Why does it say week number 7 though? Week 7. Import. So I think it just I think they made it recurring as of week 7. I think that's what it was. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. Okay, I think we're in. We're in. Andrew, if you're out there and you can hear, you can double check that I'm in, but I should be in now to the one that sent me. That should be good. Alrighty, folks. We're locked in. We got our daily fantasy reminder. Everybody, if you're out there and listening, if you're listening to this after the fact, join our daily fantasy. Starts Sunday. We do the 1 o'clock or 4 o'clock games. It's $5 to enter. Link is in the Discord. I linked it in the chat here earlier, so it'll be listed in the comments below. So feel free to go ahead and just hammer home. We're trying to get that thing nice and large. Just a friendly little rivalry. A couple bucks to keep things interesting and keep us on our toes there. So that looks good. Gonna jump into just a little bit of bonus coverage on right now. Let's see here. Let's see if I can log in and see what it says here. Yep. Password to be done and all that stuff. So then here. My entries. All right, so here's what we got going on right now. Oh, Porzingis already dropped 30. Let's go. Let's go. Right, that's great. Okay, great. So then we had for tonight, I put 2 little $5 slips in for a couple of zoom in just a little bit here so you can see we got Bryce Harper. I have him at 2 more hits plus runs plus RBIs, like probably, I guess. too sure. We've got Kyle Schwarber again, and then you had to pick 2 people from each team. So Alex Bergman and Jose Altuve. I believe that's how you say their names. So forgive me, I'm not a big baseball person, but it's $5. Why not? Hey, maybe 150. Basketball again. I have no idea what's going on with basketball. I do know that that I know some of these names. I was like, oh hey, yeah, I like these folks. I like these folks. Let's see it. Let's get it. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. So this game doesn't start. It starts a little bit later, 10 p.m. And then we've got Jason Tatum. I have no idea if this is gonna hit or not. I couldn't tell you at all. Just logged in now, so I hit one guy. Perfect. Love it. Love it. So it was pretty cool. Pretty cool to see that through. So I'm super excited about that. Let's go ahead and pick a Thursday night game while we're looking at. Go ahead and take a look at the NFL. It's a little early for me to be picking Thursday nights, but let's see what happens. So I think Jalen Hurts. This is for 236 from. Who didn't he pass that against? Jacksonville? Yeah, I mean, and then Dallas 155 didn't need to, right? They were running it a lot too. This could be a game where it's a little bit less. I think. Houston's defense is all right. Plus, they're gonna want to run it, and Houston's gonna want to run it. I like the lower here. I'm gonna go with the lower. I never hit on lowers, but whatever. See here. So Davis Mills is at 35 or more. He's only hit it once in the last 5 weeks. I just don't see him getting there. I'm going to go with the under here too. I'm going to go with the under. Rush yards. So we've got Damian Pierce. I think he rushes for more than 63 yards. I don't know what Sanders is going to do. They got a lot of running backs back like that. So why don't I have 3 folks? 3 players selected. Oh, is this not? Okay, gotcha. Sorry, it wasn't scrolling for me, chat. It wasn't scrolling. Okay, cool. Ooh, that's an interesting thing. Do I think Brown's had like one? Okay, he had a couple good days. 70 yards I think is probably fair. Jacksonville, even against Dallas, 67, a little low. Yet, to Smith, it feels like he's been kind of trailing off a little bit. That's interesting. Here's let's see here. Receptions. But do I think Brown gets 6 or more receptions? That's a big question. Smith, I like this a lot. I like the 4 receptions. I mean, I wonder why. Right? He's averaging 6.2 over the last 5. Got to think to yourself, why are they doing your gimme here? Right? What do they know? What do these odds makers know that we don't? Kicking points. I love to do kicking points too. Let's see here. So we've got 4 players picked right now, right? We've got 4. What do I think? Jake Elliott gets 8 points. Let's see. That's 2 field goals and 2. I know Kai Fairbairn. I can't pronounce the other half of that name. Kai Fairbairn. 5. That's 2 field goals. It's 2 field goals. That's pretty. Probably. I mean, the way Houston likes to play, I like it. I also like how they don't tell you what his recent weeks are. Right. Like I love that. Game log. Right there we go. So far here. So only 4 points last week, but 8, 7, 6. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like it. I think they'll move the ball a little bit, and I think they'll get into field goal range. I like it, chat. I like it a lot. I like it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that one. We've got our 5 picks in. Now we gotta choose. I think Hurts is. I think he's less on the passing yards. We talked about that a little bit. I think less on 35 attempts. I think Damian Pierce has more. I think Devonta Smith has more, and I think Fairbairn has more than that. And I like it so much, we'll put a 25 on it, and we'll see what happens. Why not, right? See what happens. Go ahead and we'll place it down, and we're ready to go, chat. We're ready to go. Oops, it opened it up. Okay, We'll go ahead and conclude this special Wednesday edition of Sunday Smack Talk, brought to you by your host, Diamond Dave. Remember, we'll be live Sunday morning at 11 a.m. with a follow-up to this show about Thursday Night Football, what we can expect the rest of that Sunday. We'll get heavily into prize picks and underdog fantasy those 2 days. We'll talk a little bit more about the game picks. And for now, that's it. I will see you all on Valheim, and you like gaming. I'll be live on Twitch with that. Definitely feel free to check that out. If you don't like it, no problem. Sunday it is. Thank you. Be great. Happy betting. Be responsible. And yeah, see you Sunday.